Like, bro, I don't fuck dudes, bitches. Like, some people do that shit. I don't do that shit, bro. And if I have, I'm sorry. For real. I don't do that
I
shit,
hear
bro.
you.
That's some whole ass shit.
Yeah.
Like a while ago, this is a long time ago, I went to go fuck on this girl, and I seen she had a baby and all this shit, and I was like, where your man at? And she was like, oh, he in Kima. And when I heard Kima, I know where he works, off the rip, because like in Kima, it's nothing but plants. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Refinery, chemical, whatever it is. And I said, damn. I said, so he wake up in the morning, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, drive 2 hours to a job I know he don't want to do, and then drive another 2 hours home to a bitch that ain't shit. Ho, I can't even fuck you.
Wow.
I can't even get my dick hard to fuck you. I walked out.
Wow.
Real life, bro.
Yeah.
I say it all like, man, if your man ain't shit and he not providing, I understand why you would want to leave him. Fuck him, you know?
Yeah.
But man, if you got a motherfucker that's really putting in that work and you being a hoe like that, bitch, you ain't shit.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 25, and verse 19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. Shalom, shalom, and shalom. Before I begin, I would like to start off by giving all praises, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Kakwarash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations unto the elect. Okay, today's video is gonna be on the video you see in the post-production, okay, or the pre-production. So pretty much this rapper, his name is Mexican OT. He goes by the name of Mexican OT, and he recounts a story of a woman, or him going to, have sex with a woman, and he sees that the woman has a baby, and he asks the woman, like where his what his father is, and she said, oh, he's off at work, like during a plant, like where people work with plants, hard labor. And he that was a major turnoff for him, and he left. Okay, now he was right in doing so. Okay, because not only would he have committed adultery, okay, that man, he worked long hours, and he can't even come home to a woman who appreciates him. All right, so this is why I started off with Ecclesiasticus 25 and 19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. All right, because a woman is is more wicked than a man. All right, a woman, they have to react off emotion. They react off emotion. Okay, and in this world, Eve was one deceived by Esau's philosophy. Okay, so Eve is always looked at as the prize. Okay, when before, in the ancient days, our forefathers, they had multiple wives. It would have been an honor unto a woman to marry one of our forefathers than to marry an Israelite. Okay, but nowadays, you got Jake simping over these people or these women. You have a lot of Jakes out there simping over these women, and causing all havoc for these women. Okay, um, not saying it's bad to have a woman if you have a wife. Scriptures say, "Put not her away," roughly paraphrasing. But you can't be simping over these women. Okay, you have to have a priority in this truth, and the priority should be Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. Okay, because a woman can cheat on you. Okay, everybody will leave you. Not Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. He will be with you at all times. All right. You just have to believe, and you gotta treat Yahweh Bashim and Yahweh Shai like you would treat a woman who you had just who you falling head over heels for. You know. But yeah, all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. And why is that? Because women out here, they cheat on you. There was a story of women, putting period blood on spaghetti to make you fall in love with them. Women are possessive. You know, some women are very possessive. Some women like to show, their butt and their body parts. And you as a man, as a boyfriend, you want to tell them, or if you have a woman and that woman is showing too much, you already know that's what it's for. It's to attract other men, and then they get mad and call you this, that, and the third when you look. When in reality, all it is for is for you to look. So let me grab this Proverbs 30:20, or let me actually Proverbs 30:20. Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth, and saith, I have done no wickedness. Right? Women cannot admit when they're wrong. Okay, women cannot admit when they're in the wrong. They can't admit when they done something that is obviously going off, and they like to bring up little excuses for this, that, and the third, and you can never tell a woman nothing because she's too big headed. She thinks she knows too much. She thinks she knows everything. As soon as you tell these worldly women, as soon as you tell them something, hey, they're quick to start an argument, man. Okay, they're quick to start an argument because they know that they're the prize, in this world. That's why the elders and apostles of the Great Millstone, they tell you have to be a man. Okay, and part of being a man is not being afraid of losing your women for your principles, man. All right, because these women will run all over you if you let them. Verse 21: For three things the earth is. Oh, actually, that's all I wanted. Or actually, let me keep on reading. Verse 21: For three things the earth is disquieted, and for four which it cannot bear: for a servant when he reigneth, and a fool when he is filled with meat, an obvious woman when she is married, and an handmaid that is ear to her mistress. All right. And what does odious mean? Extremely unpleasant or repulsive. Okay. So you can't be having a repulsive woman, a woman who is quick to rebel. Okay. you know because you have married women, man. They don't care if you're married. They don't care how long you've been together. All right. A lot of these women, they say they're loyal, but as soon as they find someone attractive enough and with enough money and with enough power, they're gonna switch right up, man. There was another video of this dude taking his girlfriend to a concert, and the rapper ended up taking his girl, man. His girl was all twerking up on the rapper, and the rapper wasn't even that known. He had like 2,000 followers or something. The concert wasn't that big. He was one of the smaller rappers. It's like Coachella. If you ever seen the Coachella events, They have the really small rapper names in the bottom. You don't even know who they is, and then it climbs up the rank like a main event card. The prelims, you don't really know who they are, but they have skill. That's why they're there. But you don't really know who they are. They're there to make a name for themselves. That's how he was. But right, these women, no matter what, man, they will switch up if you give a wicked ass woman, man. That's why the Lord said that it is a blessing if you have a woman who is in order. All right. Now let me get Proverbs 27:15. A contentious dropping in a very rainy day and a contentious woman are alike. Ooh, that's whosoever hideth her hideth the wind, and the ornament of his right hand, which berateth itself. Okay, so let me go back to Proverbs 27:15. A contentious dropping in a very rainy day, and a contentious woman are alike. Okay, and what does contention mean? Okay, it means causing or likely to cause an argument, controversial, contentious. All right. And we've been saying it, we've been saying that women are very likely to start arguments, man. Like I said, a lot of women, over the smallest things, will start arguments. Okay, and you see it, when you're out, you see a woman start getting mad at his man. You're there like, damn. Good thing that's not me, man. Because men will do anything for that box, man. Men will get ran up over by a woman for that box, man. Because women are wicked, and they know when they see a weak individual that they can run all over them, man. Okay, and of course this doesn't apply to every single woman, but more likely than not, a lot of women, do act these ways because they're so privileged. Okay, nowadays, a woman doesn't honor her husband a lot of the time. You look at this generation. Hey, you can't even, half of these women can't even uh uh can't even cook. They can't clean. They don't know how to mop a fucking floor. And likewise with men, there's a lot of weak-natured men. They can't fucking they can't follow a manual. They can't do any laborers jobs. Okay, they get tired easily. Soft ass hands. You look at a real man's hands. Their hand, you got blisters on all over them. Rough hands. All right. From all that manual labor. A man was created to do all that manual labor and to be a leader. But you look at men nowadays, and men have soft hands. They go to Bath and Body Works. They have to pick out the nicest little lotion for their hands, specifically made for their hands. They need all this facial care things, all these little creams, Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with taking care of your body, but those are feminine traits, man. Okay, those are feminine traits. And that's why women don't go for you. In reality, a woman will say they don't want a man that's too masculine or whatnot. But when have you ever seen a woman dating a feminine man? You don't see that. A woman wants somebody to lead. Okay, because that's how they were created. They were created to be a female. Literally means his servant. But it says, this is like 1 Timothy 2:12. But I suffer not a woman to teach, This is the point. Nor to observe authority over the man, but to be in silence. Right? A lot of people, including my own household, okay, before my uh, every single time I would ask my dad, if I can do something, he would always say, "Tell your mom," you know, and my mom would always get the final word or the final answer. And it got to a point where my mom told my dad, uh, straight up, like, "Hey, you're the father. You have to have a say in this. You the father, you the man." And that's when my father started to, assert his authority more. Because a lot of times, when you have only a woman in the house, there's there's a the men are obviously bigger, you know, and stronger, and that's why they become so rebellious when they grow up. No type of manners, no nothing, because they were raised by a woman. You know, they're spoiled. They think they get whatever they want. This is why a man has to be in the household. A father figure is very important, man. When there's no father figure, there's no order, because there was very two different things when my mom would get mad at me and my father would get mad at me. You know, that feeling when your father gets mad at you when he tell you to do something and you didn't do it. When that happens to you and your mom did it, you're like, "Ah, shit, let me do it." But when your dad do it, you hear like the Kratos background. You know, but right. These these women are wicked, man. They don't care about your emotions. They don't fatten your bones, man. The scriptures say that a woman will fatten her bones, and that means to make you feel good. Nowadays you get home, long ass shift, maybe you're doing a manual labor, you can't even come home to a foot rub, if you, I'm not touching your ugly ass feet, or to a back massage or nothing, you know. You could bet they barely get you your food, and you do it with an attitude. That's the type of woman you have nowadays. Before, women would have the food ready on the table. On the table, they had the hot towel ready. If you need anything, because guess what, a woman will never be able to go through what a man goes through. Okay, there's another story with a transgender when it was a female and she tried to transition to a male, and she felt the way men were treated, and she killed herself, man. It's a true story, you know. But I'm gonna get ready to close out soon. I didn't want to make it too long, but this is Proverbs 21:19. It is better to dwell in the wilderness than with a contentious and angry woman. Right, a woman who's always trying to start something. A woman who's always trying to a woman who's always trying to cause an argument, because women love problems, man. Women love drama, man. Certain women love drama. They can't live without it. Everything's going good, then all of a sudden they bring some shit from the past. Like you're right there, like, "Bitch, where did this come from?" You know. But hey, that's part of our curse, man. This is all part of our curse. Because guess what? Before, women were acting like women. You know, women acted like women. They were feminine. They had long dresses covering themselves. When they went out. Nowadays, you can't go. Nowadays, you walk outside, go to the store, you're gonna see someone with the damn near a bikini suit on. Now you got booty shorts, and women go out with booty shorts. You know, if you do that, if you're gonna buy all that, just with the house, man. What the hell are you doing? Showing every, if you want to look good for your husband. Don't look good for these other men. Well, like, what the hell are you doing, man? How would you feel your husband would feel, man? But That's pretty much it. I actually want to close out with this. Proverbs 6:32. But whosoever committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding. He that doeth it destroyeth his own soul. Alright? So, and committing adultery isn't just sleeping together. A woman could commit adultery because of the way she dresses, man. Because you're trying to seduce a man. You're trying to seduce a man. You're wearing booty shorts. You're wearing a bikini. You're wearing see-through things that make your things pop out. All this is to seduce men. All right. Well, actually, I want to close out on this actually. Because I did bring it out, but I didn't actually grab it. So this is 1 Peter 3:7. Likewise, ye husband, dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel, and as being heirs together of the grace of life, that your prayers be not hindered. Right. She is the weaker vessel. Okay, and this is also a message to any Akim out there watching. You gotta be a leader, man. There's a certain point where, you have to put your foot down, man. You have to have a backbone. All right, be a man. Part of being servants of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is also having the same principles as Yahweh Bashem Yahushai to the best of our ability. Okay, we have to follow likewise Yahweh Bashem Yahushai would. Okay, what would Yahweh Shai do? What would Yahweh Shai tolerate? Yahweh Shai wouldn't tolerate a woman yelling at his face. But they lower your fucking voice. Who you talking to? So, obviously love your woman. You can't just scripture say put not off your wife, roughly paraphrasing. But you also have to be a leader. So, with that,